According to New Man's myth, their new Earth, Giga, is a lonely living being. New Man considers us to be Giga's sperm because of how we can suddenly eject away from the ground so fast. New Man believes that when humanity, the collection of all men, unites with nature, Earth will become a multi-creature organism in the same way that man is a multicellular organism. One day, they believe, Giga will find another planet nearby and have an orgasm, ejaculating themselves to mate with it. We asked about the momentary control of gravity they display when they float during meditation. They explained, "When we feel a deep love for Giga, it makes us feel as light as a bird, because Giga always has a positive charge. When we display a sufficiently high positive charge, the forces of gravity are momentarily overcome. Just like you taught us about charged mass and how like charges repel each other. The more positive we are, the lighter we feel, and the higher we float. Just like you taught us about charged mass and how opposite charges attract each other, when we are down and have negative feelings, we are attracted to Giga because she loves us and squeezes us like a mother holding her child tightly. We feel like we are weighed down by a load and feel heavy like a stone. The more negative we feel, the more we are burdened, until we fall flat on the ground, unable to rise from Giga's grasp and grip." We asked New Man about what gravity is and what caused it, as we did not know ourselves. The universe is like a ball of water being gently squeezed, and we are like air bubbles being pushed together by waves and drifting with every breeze of the wind. The pressure caused by these waves is like a wind, and large masses protect smaller masses from the wind like a mother shielding her child. Gravity is a wind of light pushing at us from all directions. Giga protects us from the wind blowing up at us with her body, but she cannot shelter us from the wind blowing down on us from the sky. So we are pushed by light to Giga, just as we are pushed by wind to cliffs, and we go like sheep where we are pushed the most, like being pushed by a gust of wind when we fly, or a wave of water when we swim. When we asked what was doing the squeezing, they claimed it was their God, the creator of their world and the creator of the universe, who was gently holding and squeezing the universe in his hands. We asked about their unexplainable abilities to travel back in time because we were able only to observe and hear our long dead ancestors passively in a virtual reality, while our New Man claimed to interact with them. They claimed that they could only travel in their dreams, which they had no control of. They never knew where they would go or who they would see and talk to in their dreams. They claimed that we were wrong to teach them that there were only 3 dimensions to reality. They claimed that there were 4, and that time was the 4th dimension from where the past and the future were perceivable. They claimed that time was God's dimension, accessible only by dreaming or dying. If you are high above a mountain looking down at 2 trains entering a tunnel from each side, you can tell the future and know that the 2 trains will crash inside the tunnel. New Man had many priests, especially people that had a lot to say about God and his home heaven. They claimed that their universe was created by God, which is a collection of all souls. They claimed it was possible to communicate with souls in heaven in the form of intuitive feelings and creative thoughts. Our top metaphysical scientists tried to test new man's claimed abilities to talk with the dead. They set up experiments that were more like the Ouija boards, crystal balls, and palm readings of our gypsy ancestors. It was seen new man was able to communicate with some of our dead mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, and loved ones. A few souls whose children died before their baptism asked the priests if they could contact their dead children. New man claimed to have contacted some of them. They all had messages for us. The messages from all were the same. We love and miss you and patiently wait and pray that you finally die and join us in our eternal safe haven in heaven, the heaven of all souls and of all your ancestors and children. These types of experiments and messages greatly bothered most souls. They could not explain and accept them, nor could they deny them. And as they could not control this new power, they saw no ways to use and exploit this phenomena. It remained in the same category as fortune-telling. It was amusing, and most souls knew better than to believe in such anomalies. A few curious and captivated souls started meditation classes with the priests. Despite their dedication, they were not able to achieve any of the results that new man easily attained. It was like learning to play the piano. We asked them about their God. In the beginning, about 15 billion years ago, there was a quantum fluctuation like an unexpected hiccup. The universe was born in a double twin Big Bang. The twin universes did not separate and grew and expanded and connected like Siamese twins. One was a boy and the other a girl. They grew and stretched. The sister twins suffered many bangs that quantized space with particles that with time formed mass. She was named matter. The brother twin remained with only the inherent energy he was born with. He was named heaven.